that's recording now. Okay, so don't tap it again because it'll just switch it off. We'll end up with loads of little videos which last about 30 seconds and it takes forever to load them back up again. Right, so obviously this is going to be slightly different. I don't know if you've towed any trailers before with your car.
No, I've been on a course just recently.
Have you? Oh, that's good. That's good, yeah. So obviously that gives you heads up on what you're actually looking at. So obviously this is attached to the tow ball. That's to lock in onto the tow ball. This is a stabiliser hitch. Okay, if you talk too much about that. It works on friction on the tow ball. It's to slow down that movement. So it's acting a bit like a shock absorber, but it's using friction. So your tow ball needs no paint on it, and it knows no grease on it either. Okay? So I'll go through more of this, obviously, when we connect to the car. Obviously, make sure you put it on correctly. Breakaway cable, that's there to snatch the breakaway. If the car breaks away from the car, it pulls the handbrake on, as long as that is attached correctly, which hopefully I'll show you in a second, or when we connect up actually. Handbrake, it's just a push down, lift up.
Oh, you don't need to press any button?
Yeah, there's no button.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so just push down, pull up. Jockey wheel, so obviously that's when you're manoeuvring it off the car, you obviously need a jockey wheel down. And the clamp for that, again I'll show you that more when we put it onto the car. And 13-pin electrics, hopefully you've got that in the back of your car. So that provides power, obviously your trailer lights and different things, as in charger for your battery on board, and for the fridge, it will operate the fridge as you're running. It just acts like a cooler box rather than just cooling it down. Okay, so again, that should be pretty similar to your motor.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Well, that was coming off the engine in motor.
What's this bit here?
That's just a steering angle. That's what it is. Just they put these extra ones on the on our special. Right, gas-wise then, so you would have had a gas locker on your motorhome. You may or may not have had this type, which is a dual control regulator. Okay, so what we've got, obviously I've got my gas connected to it. You have two pigtails here. You can, if you wanted to, have two gas connected via one of these either side. What you've got at this end, which connects to your bottle, you have a little press button there. That's a burst not prevention. If this burst, it would detect that and pop off. So it'd stop the gas coming out the cylinder and obviously leaking everywhere. Unlikely to happen, but it's there just in case. So when you turn your gas on, you need to press that button. That will release gas into the pipe, and you'll see that pop up to green, which is obviously it's green at the moment. Okay. You can have two connected, as I said. So this is a blank cap. If you're just having one connected, just have the blank cap on, and just one obviously gas connected. You can change across to that side, or obviously that side is which way we're operating.
Okay, that's good.
So if you had two connected, so you have both.
I've got two.
So if you had two to get both turned on, ready to use, so you have your main one there and your reserve there, or the other way around, depending on which one's empty first. So it will draw from the main one first, then once that's empty, that will turn red, but it will start drawing gas from the other side. Okay, so once the pressure drops this side,
to switch it.
No,
oh, it does it automatically.
But it doesn't turn itself; it just starts allowing gas coming in from the other side. So what you need to do when you come into your gas locker, if you are doing that, just check that. If it's red, turn it over to the other side. Then you can obviously close that empty one down, change it. Otherwise, you don't do that. You'll end up with two empty ones when you desperately want gas and you haven't got any at all. You've got two empty ones. Okay. What we've also got is this here, crash sensor, as it says on here. All it is a little tiny ball bearing in there. So if say you had a crash, it would actually shut the gas supply off. It could also happen by going over, these little road humps coming into sites. They can be a bit severe sometimes. It may trigger it doing that as well.
Oh no, we should have them switched off anyway, shouldn't you?
Yeah, you should do, but it may trigger that anyway. Okay. So if you're on site, you get no gas inside the van, come out, obviously check you've turned it on, check you've pressed that green button. And if you want, press that as well. So obviously see if you've got green there anyway, but then press that, use a pen, just push that in, hold it 3 seconds, and that should reset.
I'm on motorhome. When I connected the gas up, I had to press that button there and one on there as well.
Yeah, so it's probably something similar. Motorhomes do tend to have them, the crash sensor, but this is on the special.
You don't need to do that with this one.
You may do. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry. Normally, you wouldn't need to press two buttons.
Yeah, normally on a caravan, no. But because we've got that, that's why we've got these extra ones. Okay. So they are obviously just extra safety devices, really. What you've also got: winder handle, wheel nut spanner in there, wheel lock, jack, obviously your step, cable, and you've also got an inline water line as well. So if you didn't want to use Aquaroll, if you on a service pitch or super pitch, you can actually connect direct to a tap on the pitch. So that goes direct into the van. You can see that there's what's called a reducer. So you don't want that full pressure obviously going into the van because it can push pipes apart.
Pieces.
Exactly. So That's, you obviously got that connection that comes with it as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's, as you can see down the side here, I've got my Akrol attached. So this is how you normally run it,
Yeah.
if you're just on an Akrol. So this pipe comes with it. So to release it, just pull back on that trigger. All you've got is a pipe, just extends into the Akrol. Just be careful, sometimes it likes to curl up. So just make sure you fully straighten it out before you put it in, otherwise you just draw air off the top of the Akrol. And it just clicks in like that. So you just pull back on the trigger, just click in out. Okay, as simple as that. That vent there is your boiler. On your previous one, you may have had a cover you took off the outside for the vent for your boiler.
Right.
No? Did you have a fire on your last one and a
No.
boiler? Or was it combi?
Combi boiler.
Was it combi boiler?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think how old if it was 08. Yeah, very good. If it was combi boiler, it's vent similar to that one?
On the outside, yeah, it did. Yeah.
So it's the Aldi version of it.
Yes.
It's the same type of vent, but that's coming from the Aldi boiler instead of the combi.
Yeah, that wasn't Aldi.
Yeah. No, you don't.
No.
Well, it's probably a blown air one.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
More likely combi. Right, what we've got here, obviously we've got our battery attached at the moment. Obviously your battery will be fitted in inside there. Normally that's where it stays. Same as your motor. I mean, it was probably in an area, either a battery box or underneath a seat or somewhere like that.
It was under the floor.
Yeah, so you probably never took that out. So you never took it out, you just left it there.
Yes.
Yeah. So as soon as you plugged the 240 in, it would charge it and things like that.
Yeah.
So this does exactly the same.
Yeah.
The only thing you'd have to open the battery box is obviously to connect your electric. So
right.
Yeah, so before you might have just had a small plug on the outside and just push in. This one you have to open the battery locker, then you just feed the cable through there and then lock it back up again.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
What you've also got there is your 240, say 240 there, that's your
TV.
aerial, so you can plug it direct into a bollard if they've got that facility on site.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and also you've got a key point for your motor mover, which is down there.
I discovered I had one of those on the motorhome when I sold it.
You haven't been feeding it through the window, have you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, they feed it through the window.
I didn't know it was
sometimes
there.
they're quite... Sometimes they're hidden inside the power point and you can't see them sometimes. You push the power in, you can't even see, it's just hiding behind it. So obviously you can see that was quite nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has an aerial on the roof though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got TV aerial on the roof.
Yeah.
But if you're in a site where the TV signal's quite poor, then the sites sometimes have a booster area of their own that you can plug into the bollard. Okay? Right. Coming down here, obviously wastewater outlet, you haven't got a tank now.
No.
You have to have a portable tank to go and empty.
Yeah.
You may have, if you're on a super pitch, you may have a drain somewhere around here, so you can plug direct into that instead of having the waste master. Okay, but you probably want a bit longer pipe to reach that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, I left it behind too. Yeah.
No.
Never mind.
Right. Yeah. Toilet. So I don't know if you had a flush tank on your last one or it was flushed from your onboard system.
It was flushed.
It was a separate flush tank.
No, it was on from the onboard system.
Yeah. So this you have a flush tank, which you need to put a pink chemical in and top it up with water. So this is obviously.
Can you not use blue?
No, blue is for the.
Oh, for the inside.
Yeah,
sorry, yes.
you can get a chemical that does both.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. But the blue chemical is usually
I
for
recognise
the
that.
cassette. Yeah, so that looks pretty similar. That looks similar to the one you have. Exactly the same, yeah. Yeah. So that's what it's called a unisex toilet emptying cassette.
Yeah.
So obviously ladies can now go and empty it.
Yes. Oh, good.
Not you see many ladies emptying toilets.
No.
Oh, so
I do the inside, he does the outside.
Oh right, yeah, this is the nasty bit. Right, so you're happy with that?
Yeah.
What you won't have on, which would you have had? You wouldn't have had on your motorhome is this here. So that's a drain down for the flush tank.
Ah, right.
Okay, you can just flush it, and then flush it into the waste tank. So obviously you're going to put it in storage, or it's going to be cold for a period of time. You need to obviously drain it. Drain the last little bit via that.
Oh,
but you can just flush it. The reason why we're flushing it as well is to clear the water at the flush flush pump.
Yeah.
That just
So
sneaks
how
on
do
a
you get
little
water
edge.
into that then?
You just open that up and it's like you're filling your water tank on your motorhome.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same. You just open that up. It's just a hole.
Yeah.
And just pour water in it. Some
Well,
people
you need a hose to do it, or
some people use watering cans.
Yeah.
I tend to just use a 2 litre water bottle.
oh right, yeah.
And just tip that
Oh,
in.
you don't need a lot of water then.
No, you don't. It might be about 5 litres ish.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But don't travel it full
No.
because it could overflow into the van if you're not careful.
Oh no.
All right.
Yeah.
You won't want that. Even though it's pink chemical, it obviously could stain the carpet.
Yeah.
Right. On the back, we've got racks ready to receive a bike rack if you wanted to.
Yeah. Sounds
So
like
it's all
hard
factory
work.
fitted. So
yeah. Well, that's quite good though, isn't it? So you screw it.
That's it. It just attaches to that. So obviously people, obviously in the past, they've probably been drilling places where they shouldn't have been and
Yeah.
causing havoc, so they Swift have done it on all their models out. We'll just myself on that. Right, coming down this side. Very important, this which you wouldn't have done on your motorhome either, is checking wheel nuts. It's obviously very important. I've got my torque spanner there ready to check before you leave. It is 130 newton meters, which is in the small writing down here.
Yeah.